I was recently watching an interview with a movie director, and when she was asked some questions, actually throughout pretty much the whole interview, as she was answering questions, she would sort of do things like start sentences with words and say, oh, we were filming this moment, and then it was just, oh my gosh, it was like, whoa. And she would complete sentences or leave sentences incomplete very frequently by using sounds or exclamations, hand motions, facial expressions, but very much focused on trying to communicate through more of a projection of an emotion that was depicted through, sounds and movements, more so than actually just using words to say what happened. And I noticed that while this is not a universal truth, and you're always going to see times when this breaks down, everybody does everything. As a general rule, ST types, those who favor both sensing and thinking, will want to communicate more through actually giving the physical words. They will provide oftentimes the necessary details. Now, some ST types don't talk a lot. They won't always necessarily give you an overwhelming amount of information. But when they want to communicate information, when there is something that they feel is worth saying or that they believe is worth saying, they will put down and give to you the words necessary to describe what they want to say and necessary for you to clearly understand them. When someone communicates more through sounds or things of that nature, where they don't necessarily finish a sentence, or in the middle of the sentence, they will use some sort of noise to try to get across what their experience was. They're really sort of sharing a feeling with you, an experience with you. They're trying to maybe connect with you in a more feeler way, or they're trying to get across a more intuitive idea that they maybe can't find the words for. And so they are trying to communicate it through more of a sound, a feeling, an emotion, a motion, a movement. So I'm not saying that there's necessarily one type grouping that will do that more. Possibly NFs. NF types might do that a little bit more than SF types or NT types. But where you will see it the least is in the ST types. So that's something that's something to look for, but don't go crazy with it. If you see one person say one sentence and in that sentence they say, it was like, whoa, that doesn't mean they're not an ST type. But what it does mean is, or what I'm trying to communicate is, that when you notice a person's speech patterns, if you see them trying to always be very clear and give the physical explanation so that you can completely understand what they're trying to communicate, you may well be dealing with an ST type. Maybe not, but that's a little bit more likely. And if you're dealing with someone who regularly tries to communicate in sounds and tries to depict events or moments or feelings in a more let's connect on that feeling level, you're probably not dealing with an ST type, especially if they do it all the time. Thank you for watching. Please do click like if you found this video informational, entertaining, or useful. Please subscribe if you have not already. And I appreciate you and hope that you have an awesome day. Bye now.